so Maver match this final 1st of September 2018. I'm going to give you the quick rundown on my experience of it all, because what a buzz. Every match angler's dream. If you've never been in it, do it, because the whole experience was fabulous. I qualified for this in April of this year, April 14th, at Hayfield Lakes in Doncaster. So all the year it's in your head that you're fishing in your first major final for a grand sum of 60 grand. A life-changing amount of money for me, that is. I'd practiced throughout the year as and when I could, but the last sort of all of August really, I practiced as often as possible. Every open match that were on there and every pleasure session I could get in, I fished it. Tried all sorts of different stuff and decided that my best way to stand a chance was to fish short on the pole and bomb and pellet. That was my best chance I had. So come to the weekend, it was a Friday night when we drew at Hayfield Lakes. I drew peg 6, which is the permanent peg 15 on the Island Lake, which I was more than happy with, more than chuffed. I was in an area where I thought it would come from, where the winner would come from, but with the standard of anglers that were in that competition, it could have been one from anywhere. But I was happy. Come the morning of the match, we went to Hayfield for as breakfast, and Andy Kinder run us through the do's and don'ts, the rules, etc., and give us a bit of a briefing. And then at 9:30 off we go, off to us peg, setting up like you do. Anyway, all in, 12 o'clock in I went in short at like 5 or 6 metres on a banded 6mm pellet, feeding through a toss pot, and to see where we'd go. My rig was 1.5 gram float, because there is a hell of a tow on that lake. 1.5 gram float, 018 mainline, 016 hook length to a size 18 carp hook, something with a bit of strength in it, because these fish grow quite big in there, and also they give you a good old pulling. So in I went, tapped in a dozen 6mm, 6mm on the band, and within a couple of minutes, float vanished. Strike, in I go. Hustle and a tussle, and in the end I got a carp, a nice ghosty carp, probably 9–10 pound. So that was my start, was to see if I could get a fish short. I did. So after 10 minutes I've got 9 or 10 pound in the net. So I'm chuffed to bits with that. So I thought, right, I've done what I wanted to do, so right, let's go on the bomb. So I'd fed a few pouchfuls of 6mm and 8mm on the bomb line. So I threw in my bomb, tightened up, and within 5 minutes that had wrapped round as well. So by now I'm quite chuffed on how I've started, because I'd not seen a lot caught round me. I knew there were certain anglers had caught on the lake, because like you do, it news travels, but I knew I was doing alright. I did set a pellet waggler rod just in case, because it was bright day, and I thought if I'm firing all these pellets out, because I fed quite heavy on my bomb line, and I thought I'll just set a pellet waggler rod up just in case I see some swirls. So I just persevered on the bomb for probably 2.5 hours, something like that in total, and I just steady away caught a few fish, but there was nobody around me running away with it, so I was in with a chance. That's all I wanted. I'd got Jamie Hughes and Andy Power to my right, so there was a good crowd behind them, which was behind me as well, because they'd spread out, so I was in good company. And obviously Andy Kinder was giving all the public regular updates every half an hour on how and who was catching, of which by sort of halfway in, I knew Dave Burley, who was in peg 1, was always going to be hard to beat. Regardless of which peg he went on, he was always going to be hard to beat, and he was catching, so I wasn't surprised down there. But I just thought if I could keep in touch with the lead, then I stood a chance. And then people around me started catching, and I suddenly stopped. Now this is when, you know, your head starts going, because the guy to the left of me is starting catching 1 or 2 fish, Jamie Hughes to the right of me starting catching 1 or 2 fish, Andy Power next door to him's catching 1 or 2 fish, and all of a sudden I've stopped. So then you start thinking, shall I go on my pellet waggler? Shall I go short on my pole again? So, like you do, you know, you pick it up, I'll give it a try. Went short, nothing. Pellet waggler, nothing. Back on the bomb, nothing. By now my plan has gone to pot a little bit. I'm spreading my bait about a little bit now, which is something in hindsight I shouldn't have done. I should have sat on that bomb and waited, because by 3 and a bit hours in, there were 3 or 4 anglers in front of me by now, and if I'd have just sat patiently, who knows what would have happened. I might not have caught anything. I might have caught 3 or 4 or 5 nice lumps which could have taken me back up there. But as it happens, I didn't catch out for the last 2 hours and the wheels fell off. I got beat by the guy to my left by 2 kilos for my section money, which stung. 7,500 quid through the window, but well done to him. But on a positive side, I've enjoyed every minute of it. It was an absolute buzz from April to September. I was in good company. I've got Jamie Hughes, who I beat. Excuse me, Jamie. I beat him, and only just didn't beat Andy Power. So when you look at the standard of angler around the lake, to say I was 40 to 1 rank outsider, I don't think I did bad. Come the way in, I've put 23 kilos and a bit in net, which was second in my section. Dave Burley won it, massive well done to him. Local lad won with 41 kilos or something like that. So that was good. I did take £2 off Nick Houghton from Hull, although I had to check the money, because you know what they're like from Hull, it could have been a dodgy one. Thanks for that, Nick. So that was my day, but still, you know, it puts you so high and then you drop down so low. But I got there, I did my best, but onwards and upwards. I want some more next year, so I'll be starting in New Year planning my next year's fishing diary, for want of a word. 4 clubbies left this year, which I will be seeing to the end, and then I'm going to do a winter league. I'm doing a winter league at a venue not far away. And then, like I say, come January, February, I'll be looking in my diary and planning my preparation for next year for the Maver, the Fish Show, and 2 or 3 other big competitions which I plan to enter, and give it me all. And you never know, one day I might be at packing work. But a few thank yous and well dones. Thank you to all my friends and family for support. My son for being my bank runner. Without him I'd have been lost. Wayne Knock, my fishing partner for the last few years, who's, you know, is there for me whenever I want out. If I ain't got it, he'll have it. If I ain't got it, he'll get me it. So thanks to that, to him. Wayne, Dean Richmond, for giving me the help and advice, because I'd never fished Lynden, Hayfield much prior to that, so he sort of pointed me in the right direction. So thanks you to Dean Richmond. Graham Wall, who's kept me in the loop with all the open matches, all the spaces for me to get on, and all the pleasure sessions that I could have gone on. He was my contact to Hayfield. Thanks to all the people involved in with Hayfield and Maver for putting on such a fabulous competition. AJ Tackle at Leeds for helping me and looking after me for the last 2 or 3 years. Them guys are always, if I want it, they'll get it for me, no questions asked. So thanks to them guys. Well done again, Dave Burley winning, massive well done Dave. Well done to all the framers. Damien Beggs got his section money, so flying back from Florida, at least it paid for his flight, so well done Damien. So that's about it for there. Like I say, keep an eye out, there might be some more videos coming soon. Thank you. Ta-da. What, a bit of a waffle?